back again for more Warhammer. Today, we're finishing off every single Warhammer Space Marine Legion in a nutshell. Sorry it took me so long to do it. I've been kind of busy. But yeah, we're going to finish this off, and then we're going to be jumping into something real special. I got some stuff in the works. Definitely going to be, let's say, put with the Night Lords. So that's kind of where we're heading next. Spoiler alert. Some really cool stuff has happened. I want to thank all of you guys for watching these. I appreciate you so much and your support. It means the world to me. I am so excited. Okay, let's get into it. Enough rambling.
Uh-oh, stinky, funny poop, poop funny, woo!
The Death Guard.
What? Okay. Does anybody know what that's from? I've heard it before, and I do not know where I've heard that from before. It sounds ridiculous, though.
Allegiance, heretic. Primarch, Mortarion. A reaper, a poison, an ungodly stench. Single word descriptor, rot. The Death Guard hail from Barbaros with the
So, apparently that planet's gone. How many planets have they just nuked from all their Space Marine legions? Is it a lot? Let me know.
Primarch Mortarion. The 14th Legion were known for their incredible resilience to damage.
That's a lot of damage!
Where the Imperial Fists were defensive thanks to tactics and posturing, the Death Guard were resilient because they could take a punch, or a gut shot, or a cannon to the chest, and just keep on moving. They are slow, yet they are resistant, which was only confounded as a Death Guard captain, Typhus, codename Dickhead, sold them.
Why is he a dickhead? Just wondering. Look at that Nurgle artwork. Stellar, but creepy.
Out to Nurgle, god of rot and decay. Now, the Death Guard are a Nurgle.
I also really like that artwork right there. He's got like faces, like multiple faces with tongues and teeth and like a tentacle coming out of his eye. That's not creepy. Ooh, okay.
Worshipping infected legion whose ability to feel pain and take damage has all but just gone away. They wade through gunfire, able to kill normal Marines 10 times over and continue unharmed, all while spreading rot and disease in the name of their dark, very stinky master. Where the Death Guard enter, plague spreads. People get sick and they die. They spread debilitating disease to all around them. Why would a legion need to be anything more than very tanky when their enemies are falling over, puking, firing out of both ends, and having their skin peel off just by their presence? Entire worlds infested with a zombie rot, swarms of insects that eat flesh and metal alike, all while the Legion advances slowly.
I don't think I like these guys very much. The slowly advancing, obviously, and then the rot, I'm not really down with that. Smells and stuff. I get enough smells at work, okay? If you've seen my YouTube shorts, I get enough smells at work. No more smells. No more nasty stuff. When I'm off, I'm off. I don't want to smell weirdness.
Painfully, allowing the disease they spread to take.
It is kind of cool that they can take a lot of damage, but they're also really slow. It's interesting.
It's toll before they reap the lives they believe belong to them. And look at Mortarion's model, dude. The man is baller as fuck. A gigantic moth with a gigantic scythe. Come on now. The Death Guard.
For my next trick! I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
The Thousand Sons. Allegiance, heretic. Primarch, Magnus the Red. A scar.
Now I know that name from somewhere. Probably from the Horus Heresy books. I don't remember much about him, but he has horn nipples. It's very interesting. Or gross. Why would it be interesting? It looks weird. Those are poor choices of words.
Scholar, a sorcerer, a fucking nerd. Single word descriptor? Magic. The Thousand Sons hail from their homeworld of Prospero with their Primarch Magnus the Red.
Bets on that it's still there. I doubt it. I don't think it's there.
The final of our 4 major Chaos God factions, the Thousand Sons are disciples of Tzeentch, the Changer of Ways. Heavily inspired by their Egyptian theming, the Legion themselves are slaves to the god of trickery and change. Most of them no longer even having a
So they look really cool with that Egyptian themed armor. I do like the magic part of it too.
physical form, reduced to just dust, piloting suits of armor at the whim of a sorcerer leader. The Thousand Sons do not deserve their fate. There's a common joke that Magnus did nothing wrong. This is untrue. He has done much wrong. However, he is very sympathetic, mainly because the Space Wolves and Leman Russ sought to end their rivalry through the annihilation of their legion, escaping only through the assistance of the Changer of Ways, and forever changed because of it. Meanwhile, magic is their main tool. Take some Lovecraftian style abilities, the eyes everywhere, and potent.
See, I don't know that I like the eyes everywhere thing. I'm not really down with that, I have to say.
Spells to be cast at their foes, whether these are bolts of psychic lightning, reversing time itself, opening up portals to unreality, or changing the very fabric of the universe. The Thousand Sons sorcery knows no bounds, and they are very good at it. If you're a fan of like wizards, your classic style of spellcaster, and you want a ton of them, combined with a tragic backstory and a Primarch who, like Mortarion, looks fucking baller, the Thousand Sons are for you.
So he does look pretty baller. Even though he's got like a weird headdress thing and horn nipples. Could do without the horn nipples.
You fucking
I'm not gonna let it
asshole!
go.
There's no way. You're a
gonna.
fucking cheater.
You're such a sore loser.
You're a cheater. My
That's Aaron Hansen's voice from Game Grumps.
dad works at Nintendo.
The Sons of Horus, or the Luna Wolves, or the Black Legion. Allegiance? Heretic. Primarch? Horus, a warlord, a treasured friend, or the traitor himself. Single word descriptor, assault. The Sons of Horus are the formal name of Horus's legion, hailing from the world of Chthoniya.
See, we didn't even bet on that one. I didn't know. The other one, they didn't even say anything. Is the planet still there? I forgot.
The Sons of Horus themselves were assault troops. The strength of their attack was some of the most powerful in the legions. While the White Scars may favor speed for their strikes, the Sons of Horus were known for their overall offensive power. It was even said that if the Sons of Horus met the Imperial Fists, they would be at a stalemate for eternity. However, the Sons of Horus are no longer, because, well...
Yeah. He
They
just
are now
coughed and he was
instead
gone?
the Black Legion,
That's not how it happened.
led by
I don't even know how it happened.
Abaddon the Despoiler, who claims to succeed where
Ooh, okay, real quick. So, I started playing Magic again recently, Commander, with some of my buddies, and they informed me that there are Warhammer 40k decks. There's 4 of them, 4 precons. I've already purchased the Imperium of Man. The next one I'm going to get is the Chaos one, and then probably get Necrons after that, and then maybe... I forget who the other one was. Necrons, Imperium of Man, Chaos, and then there was one other, Tyranids. I don't know why I forgot that. I'm not a crazy big fan of the Tyranids. They're cool, but I'm not like out of this world for them. I would have actually liked to see like an orc deck. But I can only imagine that wouldn't have gone over well in like commander pods. Be like, hey, well, there's no card here because this orc is purple. And have you ever seen a purple orc? Because they're invisible. That would have been cool. But anyway, when I get those, I'll probably just do like a quick unboxing of it. And then the next and next. This, I'm not going to bring too much like MTG stuff into here, but that I just thought it was really cool. So I'm excited for it.
his father failed. The Black Legion are still an offensive and assault-based force, but they act much like the Ultramarines, but for chaos. Your standard black and brass Space Marine, who are known for recruiting in all different kinds of avenues. Anyone can become a member of the Black Legion. Anyone can swear allegiance to the War Master. You gain favored by not just one, but all 4 gods equally. Their famous line, "Let the galaxy burn is the best way to describe them. It doesn't matter what the outcome is. So long as the Imperium dies, the Black Legion has done its job. They are a legion formed from hatred and spite, with a clear goal in mind, as the Dark Gods are calling and the Black Legion are sure to answer.
That sounds really cool. I kind of like that. And they're blessed by all 4 of the Chaos Gods. That's actually pretty awesome.
So, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ?
No.
It wasn't fucking optional!
The Word Bearers. Allegiance, heretic. Primarch, Lorgar Aurelian, a preacher, a fanatic, a choir boy. Single word descriptor, zeal. If the Black Legion answer the call of the Dark Gods, what if instead you decide to call the gods first? Well, then the Word Bearers are for you. The 17th Legion, led by Primarch
That's a pretty boy right there. Pretty bald boy.
Lorgar on the planet of Colchis.
Is it still there?
Originally
Yeah.
obsessed with worshiping the Emperor of Mankind as a god, they found that despite his divinity,
So I do really like the style of this already.
he was not
Sorry, I just keep pausing and stuff, but the artwork is getting me. I think it's pretty cool. It's almost like also an Egyptian theme, maybe some other theme. I mean, he's holding a tablet that kind of looks like a Christian artifact that we all know. 10 Commandments. But anyway.
worthy of worship because, you know, he razed their equivalent of Jerusalem to the ground for daring to worship him. Like, could you imagine if God actually showed up and was just like, Jerusalem is stupid, it just destroyed the whole thing? Like, what would that do to your head? But there are gods that want worship and will reward those who do. The Word Bearers are chaos worshippers to a T. All chaos gods. They specialize in demonic rituals, the summoning of demons, and the mutual possession of their own troops. They welcome demons to their bodies to fight as one. They exalt the dark gods themselves for aid, and guess what? They answer. In the world of 40K, Satan doesn't just call you back. He hops in his GT Mustang and he crashes on your couch. In the world of 40K, your rituals will end with genuine results. The Word Bearers know this. They know through sacrifice.
So wait, the Word Bearers. I think that's the Chaos faction in Dawn of War. I'm almost 100% certain of that. It was like the Blood Ravens and Word Bearers. That's pretty cool if true. I have a feeling that that's true. I don't know for sure. If you do know for sure, let me know in the comments, but I'm almost 100% sure I am right.
Sacrifices, through devotion, through dark baptism, the gods will answer and they will be rewarded. So they use it. They bring forth demons. They bring forth possessions. They bring forth the power of the neverborn, the damned, and those that hide in the dark to bear against the Imperium. Lorgar sits there, smiling, as the truth he always knew, the existence of gods and the importance of faith is a reality. And it is a tool he is using to rend the galaxy.
Dear Sir Stroke Madam, fire! Exclamation mark. Fire! Exclamation mark. Help me!
The Salamanders. Allegiance.
Sorry, I was looking around my dog somewhere around here. The Word Bearers I'm not really big on. I mean, it's cool that they can summon demons and all that jazz, but it's interesting, but is it like something I'm really interested in? Kinda, maybe when we go a little further into their lore, I'll like them a little bit more. But so far, I'm not really big on it.
Loyalist. Primarch Vulcan.
Now
a
this.
Forge Master.
Now these guys, they look cool.
A behemoth. A very huggy boy. Single word descriptor. Fire. The Salamanders hail from Nocturne, a volcanic planet home to their Primarch Vulcan. They are the largest of the Space Marines, not due to numbers, but rather size. Vulcan, he is an enormous slab of beef, by far the largest of all the Primarchs. However, don't let his size fool you, as he is also the kindest. Salamanders have the juxtaposition of looking frightening, being larger than other Marines, while also boasting an ashy, like coal color skin and blazing red eyes, while simultaneously carrying around all manner of flame weaponry. So your average civilian might be spooked, but in reality, they are by far the
Why is that Space Marine Salamander holding a cat? It's pretty cool that there's at least one Legion that kind of seems to like other normal people.
kindest of all the legions to those civilians. Vulcan believes that to safeguard the Imperium is to, at the end of the day, safeguard its people. So unlike other legions who put their lives far and above the average human, the Salamanders spend significantly more time trying to save them, often taking numerous losses by doing so. They are very independent as well. They're forgers and blacksmiths, maintaining their own weapons and crafting versions of it. They also have the very rare privilege of being able to see their families even after becoming a Space Marine. They care, which is the funny part, because the 7.5-foot tall giant with flaming red eyes who just reduced a traitor to bubbling metal says, "You have nothing to fear, young citizen. Take my hand." If you enjoy fire, melting things, and being the nicer of the Marines, Salamanders are for you.
So I do really like the Salamanders. I like that they're bigger, stronger, probably not faster, but they're nice, at least a normal human, so that's cool. I'm digging more speed or like quick, fast attacks versus like slow fire. Some of you kind of can tell as we go along these what my favorites are so far.
Saga, sneak attacks don't work if you yell it out loud.
The Raven Guard. Allegiance, Loyalist. Primarch, Corvus Corax. A raven, a shadow, an industrial dance DJ. Single word descriptor, stealth. The Raven Guard are the final Loyalist Legion at 19 and hail from the planet Deliverance with Primarch Corvus Corax. If it hasn't been made clear enough already, the Raven Guard are stealth specialists and proficient in all manners of assassination. Despite this, their signature winged jump pack and double lightning claw look is, well, not very stealthy. They are named after
The Flash Kids thing. That's hilarious.
of course, the Raven, and embody the entire concept of it as a herald of death. They are stealthy, patient hunters that have
The helm on that guy behind Bricky is sick. They look pretty badass. So far, I like the stealthy part of it. I like the gauntlets, 2 of them, and then that they fly and they're assassins. That's pretty cool.
no problem with waiting and waiting and waiting until the moment to strike is at hand. It's not easy being a stealth faction when your stealth involves people in 1 ton of power armor, but they find a way. That more than anything,
How would you be stealthy this big and this bulky with all this armor?
it should not be used to show how ridiculous 40k is, even though it is, but rather to show how good the Raven Guard are at their jobs. It's not about them sneaking around you without being seen, but it's also about them having lied in wait for so long that it wasn't until they were in striking distance that you even realized they had been there. And also, if you want, edgelord Marines with a long black haircut, pale skin, ravens everywhere, if you want to field assassins and
those are kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, they're pretty cool. I like the models for sure.
Abound, then the Raven Guard are for you.
It could be in this very room. It could
Alpha
be you.
Legion.
It could be me. It could even be... Whoa!
What the hell was that?
It was obvious.
The Alpha Legion. Allegiance, Heretic. Primarch, Alfarius, and Omegon. Saboteurs, Destabilizers.
Why did he have that voice like that and that weird tilting?
They're in your walls. Single word descriptor, espionage. Finally, the 20th Legion, the Alpha Legion, led by Alfarius and Omegon. The only Legion to have 2 Primarchs who were split as twins. The Alpha Legion are heretical, we think, and specialize in destabilization.
Wait a minute. There was a part of that I don't really readily understand. You think that they are heretical, but you're not sure? How does that work?
Of society and armies. Their entire shtick is the Hydra, because when you cut off one head, two more take its place. All of the Alpha Legion look exactly like their Primarch. Olive skin, shaved head. All claim to be Alfarius. All are liars. They make the largest use of sleeper cells and cultists in the Chaos Space Marine factions because it's extremely easy to take over a planet when you've
Poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, and delivered a plague unto our houses!
Where the Raven Guard use stealth and sabotage to eliminate their enemies, the Alpha Legion prefer to weaken them over time with sleeper agents, impersonations, basically anything you can imagine from a hardcore spy movie or Cold War level espionage. Being Alfarius is not only an honor, being Alfarius is a requirement. There's a story of someone chasing down an Alpha Legion agent for years upon years, and when they finally catch up with them and they see that the agent is wearing the same face as their pursuer, because this was the plan all along, to kill him and take his spot. We're talking facial reconstruction surgery, we're talking hacking, we're talking political assassination and impersonation, everything. They are Space Marines.
But if they're like huge, like a Space Marine would be, how are you gonna take over somebody else's spot? Unless everybody's big. But I don't think everybody in this universe is big. How would you do that? How would you be 6, 7, 8 feet tall and then take over a normal person's spot? I don't understand.
Marines in name only.
Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know.
Because being a strong stoic warrior is not what the Alpha Legion is interested in. In fact, the Alpha Legion is interested in you not even knowing that the Alpha Legion is a thing. I am Alfarius. You are Alfarius. We are all
I like that his cup says Dorn sucks.
Alfarius in his Lord's glorious army. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a little something.
Thank you, Bricky. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, buddy. That was every single Warhammer Space Marine Legion in a nutshell. It's very interesting, very entertaining. Bricky does a great job. I did see some comments in some other videos saying that he didn't really break down certain legions far enough. But guess what? Big things are coming. Our next video will be on the Night Lords. Be watching. I'm going to try to get that out to you ASAP. This video, I want you to know, has been a real pain in the ass to record for me. Not for you guys, just for me. Things have been crazy with this stupid computer. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just know that this was fucking hard. This one was fucking hard. Anyway, if you disliked it, dislike it. If you loved it, hit that like button. Maybe share it to a friend or something. Who knows? Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll catch you in the next one.